Welcome back to another video, man. I just want to say thank y'all. First off, the channel is growing, but this video is a video on how to find scalps trading ICC. We about to get straight into it. I know I don't like to talk your ear off. Let's go. All right. So all you got to do is really understand structure, right? You understand market structure. If you don't, watch one of the previous videos. Yeah, you got to understand market structure. So here we go. This is how you find scalps, but also sniper entries into the market, right? It is simple. When you know ICC on bigger time frames, which is major, you understand ICC on smaller time frames, which is minor, right? And so if I just use this path tool and I say this is a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? If I just this point right here, this is very close to price, you could have easily taken this trade. Let me show you how you know the trade, right? You have your impulse, all right? So this here is your impulse, right? This is your correction, boom. After this correction, the moment this candle prints and it showed me that it doesn't want to go back down to the downside. It wants to continue my impulse because the impulse lets you know the direction that the market wants to go in, right? So once I get this impulse, I'm seeing heavy exhaustion, doji-like candle at the bottom. We get this blue candle on the print, and this next candle here, let's go long. Here, I'm taking this to my next level, right? And I have I gotta just make sure my stop loss is below the lowest point, right? So it don't gotta be right on the point like this. I'll give it a little room beneath that point. But as you can see, the moment I entered into this candle, my trade never came back into stop loss. I never faced drawdown on this trade. This was a beautiful trade. This would have been a beautiful trade, a beautiful setup for you to 1 to 5.5 risk reward ratio, right? But that's not it. The next setup, that's just from point to point. The next move came, right? This was the impulse. This impulse came. It gave us a pullback, pullback, pullback. Now, why don't we take this trade? But we take this trade because this trade didn't confirm that it wanted to keep going up, right? The next trade, the next one after this produced a great candle. And so here, after this candle, it shows me that it wants to go up, and it starts to make me this next blue candle, I'm entering into this trade. Boom, here, stop loss below here, TP here, and it's a 1 to 2, 1.9.5, that's 1 to 2, right? But again, getting in here, I never face drawdown. Something else that will really help is, I guarantee you, if I go from this first point, right, and I click this and I just add a horizontal line, let's see how many times this point was touched. So we have 1, right? Let's get in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been respected. It's been respected. 6, 7. It was respected. And so I would have had this marked because of all of the previous points that it touched, right? And this would have let me know that when this first initially broke and came back to touch this area of interest, my key level, my support, my resistance line, this area, once I would have seen this area get tested, like how it's gotten tested in the past, when this broke through to this, once this impulse gave me, I know it had to have given me something. I know it had to come back to something. So once it go through something, it got to come back to test that area. So ICC is nothing but impulse, correction, continuation. This is nothing but break, retest, confirmation, right? So this first candle, once it printed, once it came back and tested this area, and then once it came back to test this area, and I get this blue candle to confirm that it wants to continue going up after breaking, I gave my break, my retest, and my continuation. That's how I know I can enter into this candle right here. Same thing, I'm sure here, there's going to be levels in the past. If I just go, right? Look at this. This is an area right here. There is multiple points in this area. You got 1, you got 2, you got 3. This area here, 1 to touch. Look at this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Again, just another area, right? So once I break through, I need to see, okay, what's the next area? But I need to find that area in the past, right? So I need to look left to find out what's gonna happen in the future going right. And so even off this impulse, right? Once I got this impulse, just another tool of the game, right? I could have easily went here, point A to point B, right? It came back, bounced off to 38.2 and gave me TP1, which would have been equal high. TP2, it brushed through. TP3, it literally stopped at TP3, right? And so, but with that kind of momentum that it had, I think this was news actually, that type of momentum, you don't just pull out of the trade until I'm letting this close, and then I'm holding on for runners. And this is how you expand your win. So like TP1 would have been literally a 1-on-1, right? That's not great. TP2 would have been a 1-to-2, that's a good trade. That's a good setup. But TP3 is a 1 to 3.5, right? But I'm sure, again, this level, if I just go right, because it stopped here, so it's telling me that in the past there is some things going on here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right here, look how much it just rejected off of right before it fought to get through that space. Came back, touched it in this area, right? And so that's how we would have known that that's where price actually wanted to go. That was the next key level, and so it respected that level. And here we had a level prior, right? And it came right back to this level. And so once it broke through a level and made it to its new level, we know that it had to come back, retest this level. And once it gave me this pullback, retest it, I could have entered into here and took that to the next level, right? And so that's how you find the most beautiful scalps. That's how you find good 1-on-1, 1-to-2s, 1-to-3s, 1-to-4s, 1-to-5s using ICC. I hope this video was good. I hope this video was effective. If you need any more information, any more detail, you want me to go into more depth, you know I try to keep these videos short and sweet. Let me know. Yeah, see y'all in a minute. Peace.